Entrepreneurs, do you have a few minutes to learn how you can truly earn an executive-level income with big-ticket sales in the digital license industry? We're talking about 90% commissions on license fees for software, videos, and ebooks in bundles of $250, $500, $1,000, and $2,000.
To hear some people talk, you'd think the age of bipartisan action in Congress was a lost phenomenon of the distant past. But it's not so, at least when it comes to certain issues. And no one knows it better than the big Silicon Valley tech companies that are the recent targets of proposed bipartisan bills. Senator Mark Warner, a Virginia Democrat, joined today with a Missouri Republican, Senator Josh Hawley, to introduce legislation that would force companies like Facebook, NASDAQ, FB, and Google, NASDAQ, Google, to reveal how much money they're making by scooping up troves of personal data on their users. If passed, the legislation would require companies with more than 100 million active users to detail the types of data they collect on people, and the transactions they make with other companies to reap revenue by granting those third parties access to that data. When a big tech company says its product is free, consumers are the ones being sold. These free products track everything we do, so tech companies can sell our information to the highest bidder and use it to target us with creepy ads, Hawley said in a written statement as he and Warner rolled out the Designing Accounting Safeguards to Help Broaden Oversight and Regulations on Data Dashboard Act on Monday. Even worse, tech companies do their best to hide how much consumer data is worth and to whom it is sold. This bipartisan legislation gives consumers control of their data and will show them how much these free services actually cost, Hawley said. While Congress has yet to pass stringent data privacy laws like the European Union's General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, U.S. lawmakers' interest in the issue hasn't flagged since 2017, when detailed reports surfaced that revealed how Facebook had allowed outside organizations to tap into millions of user profiles. The initial alarms over the data exposure centered on its possible effect on the U.S. presidential election in 2016, when entities controlled by Russia were accused of illegally targeting social media users with misleading campaign-related messages. But congressional hearings have since expanded their scope to examine a broader concern, that tech companies are monetizing the data of individuals who are often unaware of the breadth of information they're surrendering. Under the Dashboard Act, big companies defined as commercial data operators would have to file annual reports disclosing the aggregate value of the data collected from their user populations.